All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime, episode 23.
Okay. So we've met the Queen of the Spirits.
MyAnimeList?
Yeah. And they've also name dropped our true demon lord that we want to see taken down.
Yes,
Cromwell.
Yes, Leon Cromwell.
The kids are still here. They have not been healed yet.
Well, they're on their way to do that right now. So basically, this is where things could get, I would say, rather interesting, because if we have to deal with kind of the repercussions, consequences of the kids either one dying because of their whole state, or we end up pairing them with actual spirits and stuff like that. It's like, wait a minute, like, what does that process look like? How does that change one of the kids? Or do they want this necessarily?
If there were to be any time to have the characterization come in full force, it would be here. Yeah. Even though they haven't done it that much yet.
Yes, exactly.
Right.
But hey, this is the penultimate episode, so there could be some interesting conflicts that come about because of this. Like maybe
since it's almost the finale, yeah.
Right, but maybe they have to, on some level, deal with the fact that these spirits take over the kids, and maybe now we have to have Rimuru fight them because now we were given their abilities, and that's why
have the kids dig deep into themselves and
latch a hold onto who they are and be free and all that. So hey, let's see how this goes. So y'all, without further ado, let's get into it. All right, everyone, we're going to be starting the episode in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Almost felt like it was starting like a Fullmetal Alchemist episode with the way that track was going. The Rainbow Road.
Yep. Don't fall off much.
Cool.
All right. It really is unfortunate that Shizue died, because, like, on the one hand, it was one of the best moments in the show, you know? And maybe, like, we wouldn't have gotten that much more from her character directly if she had stayed alive,
Possibly, yeah.
But still, I want more of that goodness.
I just love that those dumb 3 adventurers are still around.
I almost am more interested in their misadventures and story more than, like, the rest of the show.
Jacob, this isn't Konosuba.
No, I know, but, like,
this is a different show. Let it be itself.
But if they did, like, if they had decided to just be like, hey, you know what, we're gonna have a random episode just following them in a day in their lives.
Right.
I would not mind.
It's interesting because Ramirez doesn't seem to be framed in a good light at that final little bit with her, so it'll be interesting to see what happens here. Saved souls. Spoiler alert.
I mean, some souls are getting saved, it's just not the kids.
Sure. Let's get that. Adam.
Yep. going to be a thick spirit.
Oh.
It actually worked.
I like that it's also kind of personal.
Mm-hmm. You murderer!
Oh my gosh. Auxiliary artificial personality. Cool, so they're all going to be sorcerers, basically. You know?
Yeah.
Okay, that was...
Great Sage is the true waifu of
right,
the show.
Right. With the weaponized little hexagonal smugs and stuff.
Mm-hmm. I promise, I've done this before and I know exactly how it'll go.
I mean, he's giving them confidence more than anything.
Yeah.
I'm guessing mental health is also something that would stave off the negative parts of the process. So, and then just rinse, repeat.
Typical.
Hey, I like this. This is awesome.
Yeah, just slaughtering tons of spirits. That is something that I personally am all for.
No, it's just the master sorcerer. A space spirit.
Oh. The tsundere will be teleporting things everywhere.
Aww.
His will be a lightning spirit to fit his spiky hair.
Oh!
Nah, I want a different one.
You have main character syndrome about you. Whoa. Huh? Keikaku Dorida!
I think he's gonna die. Oh, you have the DNA type elemental spirit.
Or two. Oh, two different attributes. Okay. Yes.
Green and blue. She will become Earth-chan.
Oh, and nothing shows up for Chloe.
Oh, that was a dude. The fifth element.
Oh. No, we're just getting a big one.
Because of the power of her love.
Whoa. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, no way. It's her.
Mm-hmm.
Wait.
The
one that sealed Veldora. Oh.
Wait. Well, if it laid the foundation
So it is
for its
her.
own rebirth, then yeah. Or her child or something.
Yeah, we are too. Happy music.
Yay.
Whatever just happened.
Mm-hmm.
Keikaku da. They're all sorcerers. She's a warlock. She's got Pact of the Future one.
Right. She's homebrew. You know?
Yeah, she's homebrew. Yeah, there you go. What has the world come to?
That is an excellent question.
Oh.
Hot Springs time.
Now you all show up.
Wait.
But hey, that's a different story.
Wait.
I was like, yeah, just... And who knows, the space girl might, even go to another isekai universe,
Yeah. You'll have to read the manga for that.
Yeah.
Or the light novels. Wow, it's yeah. It's literally like they're saying that to the audience.
Chloe's not with them.
Good eye.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh,
okay.
She's on the back. I was just counting. I just saw 4 and only one dark-haired one.
They're treating this like this is the last episode.
Oh. A lot has happened. Oh my god, you remember that?
Yep, And that was all like, what, the first 3 episodes?
Yeah.
Munch.
Yep. Aww.
Yeah.
But.
Gabiru! Gabiru!
Gabta!
Yeah. You can cast Circle of Death at will without expending a spell slot.
This is cool. It's like an extended ED.
Yeah.
But there will probably be something after it,
Probably.
Charybdis. I still remember the sounds of that. Like, It was so ridiculous.
I just love the way it was drawn, like, with that, like, face. But there's one more episode.
Yeah. Oh. Nice.
Cool. Nice.
One is all, and all is one.
Yeah. And now they go into the Opie. Or AD.
Wait, this is different.
Yeah, it is. Hey, wait. If they're acting like they're ending it here, we could get an episode with the adventuring party, Caleb. We could just get like a single standalone episode with them.
I mean, like, I'm now actually, like, genuinely, like, wondering, wait, is there actually any more? I'm, like, 99% sure there is, but...
This is episode 23.
Yeah. Yeah, there's another episode. Okay.
Yeah.
Ah!
Kabiru-san!
Kabiru-san! Hey!
Wait, what was with
just
that monster?
Another random monster.
But like, it was just a moving image.
Oh. Wait.
I'm a sympathetic crier. Stop it. Someday you're going to have to be killed by me. I mean, I can make more. Zoom, 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 zoom.
Oh. Aha.
School uniforms.
Cool.
Nice. Otherwise, I will eat you.
Sweet.
Okay.
Okay.
So...
The episode's still going. You see what they're trying to set up here?
Potentially? And fell off of a wolf.
And he's just a slime, yep.
Okay.
Okay. So this felt like a finale.
Yeah.
This might be the last episode, Jacob.
Well, there's still one more episode though. So
right. So it said extra or something.
Right. So it's probably a bonus episode.
Yeah.
You know,
like an epilogue style.
Which means all I'm saying is
it could be less serious. That's true.
It could be less serious. It could be whatever they want it to be.
That's true.
It could be with the adventuring party. It could be the adventures of Gabuta.
Like filler, basically.
Right. It could be just Gaburu going around doing stuff. Right. The possibilities are endless, and that is exciting.
Yes. So this episode, they closed off the whole thing with the spirits.
Yep.
They had different, unique kind of results for all of them here,
with an obvious plot MacGuffin drop
set up for
Chloe future.
And I think what they're setting up is basically that the hero who gave Shizue the mask has the powers of time and is a time traveler and is basically presenting the beginnings of her loop with coming into where she was brought into this world here. And that's why Veldora reacted so strongly, was because this was the hero that sealed him up, even though it
was 300 years ago or however long it was.
It was a long time ago.
Yeah.
If she's a time traveler, then that just fits properly.
Yeah.
So that's potentially interesting.
And potentially a plane hopper, depending on how things work with.
Possibly.
We don't know how. Because here's the thing. Okay. You're bringing people in from other dimensions. Do those dimensions have the same concept of time? They don't necessarily.
They don't.
Like Narnia has explored this, but they could. But if they don't, then, or if they do, I'm not sure which one makes it worse.
I mean, we'll just see.
Because both Shizue and Chloe were summoned, so if they're the same person,
no. Shizue and Chloe are not the same person. Remember.
Okay.
There's the hero. There's the hero.
Right.
And then there's Shizue.
But if we're talking about time travel, then the connections between them would be that it's somehow the same person, right?
You're missing out. There are two people, Jacob. The hero gave Chloe their mask. Did we see them unmasked? Actually?
The hero?
We might not
think
have,
so.
Actually.
But the thing is that if you're dealing with time, you can have the same person and multiple copies of the same person at a place at a point in time, because they're going there from another time. So paradoxes. Boom.
Okay. Okay.
But what's the explanation that you have for it?
Oh no! I was just saying it doesn't have to be Shizue. It could be.
Sure.
I was just saying that it doesn't have to be. I was just saying that the obvious thing is just that. No, she's just a person that was summoned from another world.
Right.
But if you want to go the angle of this is Shizue, then it ties into the whole thing of why does she love Rimuru? It's because
why does it just make sense for Rimuru to give the mask to her? Yep. And why did nothing happen? And then when she said that she loved him, then suddenly this spirit thing was summoned.
Shizue was training herself as a kid, though. That's why I think it doesn't have to be that. They could have it be either or. I just think it's more of a stretch to have it be Shizue.
And to be fair, different stories do time travel very differently. And it doesn't always make sense on close inspection.
Sure.
But yeah, it would make a lot more sense probably if it wasn't that much time muckery. And maybe instead it's like a spirit that inhabits the person who ends up being the hero, and maybe it has a particular
we'll see,
type of person that it looks for. I don't know.
Veldora reacting to it though makes me 100% certain that this is the hero that sealed Veldora, which is the person that gave Shizue her mask, which means there is a potential thing that there is a setup where you have future Shizue giving past Shizue the mask, even though past Shizue should have had the mask if she got it from Rimuru here. But
unless this isn't Shizue and the champion and Shizue are two different people.
Exactly. Right. The hero or
the hero.
Whatever. So interesting stuff there.
Yeah.
We closed off the spirit stuff. They each have their spirits. They're going to be okay. They are saved, so everything's wholesome and wonderful in slime. It's all happy. It's good. Rimuru is going back. and he was stalked by one of those guys in white suits from the first opening,
who could have potentially been a lady. I'm not sure.
That's true. We don't know.
It's tough to tell in anime. Also,
absolutely.
Yeah, but also the whole dark hair thing and everything makes me wonder if, again, it's like another thing of the time travel, whatever. I don't know.
No. This is one of the coat. Look at the coat.
No, I know.
Okay, well, then how could you think of time travel?
Because someone could, theoretically, if you could time travel, there's a lot of crazy things that you could do, but like, theoretically, if you're just focusing on the one, like, timeline or point in time or whatever, you could theoretically have a bunch of paradoxes and stuff aside. You could plant yourself in different locations, potentially.
But why would this person have time travel?
I don't know. They just...
similar character design. I like joke theories, but then there's other ones where it's just like, wait, hey, you're just saying that to say that.
See, here's the thing. This whole time travel thing kind of came out of nowhere. Now they had done some things to plant the notions and the idea of the relationship between Shizue and the hero and all that stuff.
Yeah. Well, I had that theory back when that happened, like forever ago. That was basically
time travel.
No. That was Shizue basically from the future or something like that. That was
time travel.
Yes, yeah, basically, okay. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Back when the mask was given, I was like, oh, watch, it's going to be like Shizue. And they didn't show us the face. At least I'm pretty certain they didn't show us the face.
Yeah.
I was like, why would they do that? Why would they?
Exactly. Yes. Yeah. Right. Yep.
So it was seeded.
Yes, that's true.
It's just that it's so disconnected from that they finally brought some closure to that back to it, that it feels a little bit disjointed.
Especially given the idea that the story's been a civilization game, basically, right? So the idea of going into like time muckery and whatnot, depending on how deep they go into that could theoretically send them to a time or whatever where all the stuff that has been done previously hasn't happened yet or didn't happen or whatever, which would be quite a tonal shift. Not that it couldn't be done well, but yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, so back to the guy though, guy, girl, whatever. The character that was stalking them and giving that look there, I think it's one of the people from the pseudo Gote 13 that they had in the first OP.
Yes.
And if they're seeding that for a future storyline, that means they're very confident, I would say, in a season 2, but this is anime, so you never can be confident in a season 2.
And I think season 2 has been announced.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I'm not sure.
The thing is that I think I've realized like where a lot of the problems came in this last little section of story for Slime. They basically realized that the most important storyline was Shizue's in this whole part that they were going to adapt here. But they had to finish, I would say, enough of the civilization building stuff in order to actually get us to a point where Rimuru was strong enough, confident enough to have all this stuff where he interacts with the kids.
Sure.
Now, this might have been just the exact order things went down in the light novel, but what
very well be,
What I can tell, though, is that whatever was in the light novel for this recent storyline with the whole stuff with, like, the city in general, the dragon attack, the kids, basically, there's a lot that just was jumbled sped past it. So that means, in my opinion, that they wanted to make sure they got this section of the arc done.
Right, which is very interesting. They speed past it, but then there still ends up being an episode left over.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see what that next episode is. It might not even be like, it might be a clip show for all we know. The thing that I'm curious about, though, is that was the main goal that they wanted to get to was that they get to this point where we close the time loop, if you will, and have the beginning of Shizue, or the beginning of the hero be done right here, and we have to basically see that in order for future story stuff to make sense, or just kind of have it sit with us for a while so that we so it doesn't feel like it's introduced later.
It could very well be the case, like, because on the one hand, they had Rimuru literally like giving the talk to the one guy about the whole idea of seeing the true story and read the manga and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And there was that's a story for another time and all that.
Yeah.
But so maybe it's something where they were trying to set up for season 2 because they're like, that's the real gold of this story, So they wanted to get to that point.
Right.
But I don't know.
Yeah, it feels like, if this is, anywhere close to the end, I feel like they tried to stick the landing at the very last second here by introducing some complicated, plot elements and stuff. And I'm like, okay, sure. It feels more like you're basically kicking off a whole nother arc, though, and you're not really closing a previous one that well, or the other one wasn't opened well enough that it didn't really need to be closed. It just needed to be ended, just need to be like, go to another thing. And yet I kind of felt a little something when, the kids were all having their kind of their goodbyes and kind of the end to this, with also just their little communions with the spirits and stuff like that. It was like, oh, this is kind of sweet. So maybe I could be excited for a season 2 if they focus the storyline around the characters again.
Yeah, I feel like the best part of this arc was the end. And the fact that they had that recap of the rest of the show up till that point, I feel like that did a lot of good for the purposes of making me just be like, yes, that's right. There was a lot of good things that we got in this show, because it was kind of easy to forget about it a little bit in the last few episodes. So the fact that they did that before then having the emotional goodbye, I think that was very well timed. I mean, it's perfectly possible that it was also a thing of like, okay, with like the recaps that they've been having before the OP, like, all right, let's pad a little bit here. Especially since, there's a whole extra episode after this.
Right.
But that was, I still feel like that was a good directing choice.
Mm-hmm. We're the second to last episode. We'll be clarifying with our Discord to make sure that we're not actually at the last episode or something like that. There's like literally no reason to watch this or whatever, because we don't watch ahead. And
hopefully it's not a recap episode. I mean, they summed up wonderfully all the stuff that had happened up till this point.
Right, but this is kind of revealing like one of the problems with our setup is that we don't like have anyone go ahead and like how would we know what the next episode would have if it's like, well, wait, it's not necessarily an actual episode. Then at the end credits thing, they said like extra, and we're like, wait, what does that mean?
It's probably just a standalone little filler story, like anime original.
I've never seen that at the end. I usually see that in the middle.
I've seen it in one thing, and that was Darker Than Black. And that was one of my favorite little side stories that they did in the entire show. So true. I'm kind of excited for this last episode.
All right, that could be fun. That could be fun. Good memory. Oh my god, that's been a while since
those collarbones. I recognize them.
All right, y'all. Thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction right now, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You can get on early access there, and any level support gets you access to our Discord, where you can chat with us about stories, about anime in general, or just whatever. And if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.